Tell me music can't save lives. And I will show you this. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. Now, I have been inundated with messages to take a look at a song called REN by an artist named REN, which for me, somebody who has for their entire life struggled with a speech impediment, particularly around saying the letter R, I was overcome with joy. But if you're excited, I'm excited. I know nothing about this other than it's a long one. It's a very long one. It's over 9 minutes. And I can't remember when last I've done a reaction to a song that's 9 minutes, but it's got to be 9 minutes for a reason. I am most likely going to be listening to larger chunks before saying anything, so kind of see how it goes, but I'm excited. Without further ado, REN with REN. Let's see what you got. Okay.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ran. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect at always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you...
Hang on. Hang on a second, yeah. Where has this been? Wow. I'm glad that I said I wanted to approach this and kind of listen to bigger chunks. This deserves some clear thinking. Wow. Weird to say it's still early doors in terms of how long the song is, but we're 2 minutes in. This is special. I want to talk about two things so far. First, bravery, and as an output of that, authenticity. You see, you can clean up instrumentation in a number of different ways. You can splice it, chop it, edit it, limit it, compress it, EQ it. You can put a denoiser on. Hell, there's a denoiser on this microphone right now. Why? Because I don't want you to hear the cars and the people in the city. And sometimes when you do that with music, you can kind of push it too far feels too polished. But when you're sitting with a single acoustic guitar with nylon strings, you're going to get a lot of raw elements, fret buzz, clanging when you hit your palm down, the sound of the guitar, the sound of the body of the guitar against his, the shuffling. I think I'm grasping what's happening here concept-wise, and this needs to bleed authenticity and bravery in order for it to work. And my God, is it working? I guess the kind of bravery in terms of the concept, if I'm right, of the whole, the two voices talking to, you know, the good, the bad, the logic and reason versus the chaos and self-destruction. To expose that through something like a song, which in its own right is a very brave thing to do, any emotion. But those thoughts about yourself, I'm going to have to go back and listen to the lyrics of this more, but I am picking things up, and it's like self-sabotage versus this like reason. And that's incredibly brave. The other thing is tension, interestingly enough. You can create tension through music in a number of different ways, but for me, it comes down to two principles, and I've said this before. It comes down to expectation and contrast. And contrast in such a complex, I guess, concept and theme, and the tone of it with something so light and individual and simple, a single guitar, seems quite happy though with that beat, right? He does play it differently. When he's looking to either side, you'll notice that there's a more chaotic nature to the one and a more gentle, nurtured version of the other. But that repetition, that picking style, it's like, it reminds me of, the minute it came in, it reminds me of like that very, very old Eastern European style. Like, it's this like cyclic bit that almost sometimes feels like it's getting faster, and that creates a tightness. It isn't getting faster. And then expectation. The song is 9 minutes long and we're 2 minutes in. My expectation is shattered. It's everywhere. I have questions. Let's get some answers.
Do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you.
This is too much, man. This is... Oh my God. We've all had these thoughts. This has been done in such a brilliant, raw way. Forget the... Don't ever forget the... But if you put the lyrics aside, just the way it's done, sitting there, the two different lamps, they're flickering. I don't know if that's like a timing thing, if one's calling away from the other while he's turning to it. It seemed like that was the case. Him physically turning and just the nature of how he's playing it, the visual accompaniment to what the song is about is insanely good. We've all had negative and positive thoughts about pretty much everything day to day. We just process it really quickly for the most part. You want to go for a run, it's cold, your knees are sore, 5 more minutes, skip today. Well, don't you want to feel healthy? Remember, you have a goal. YouTube, right? Start a channel, you want to make videos. I have a full-time job, I have a lot going on, and there are times where I don't feel like I have the mental capacity or time to sit down and film. But I have a goal. I lean to that voice because I know why I started this. I know why I want to do it. But they're both there. Wow.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch your shade.
I'm not going to stop this again, I promise. This is incredibly intense. I'm feeling every inch of emotion and the full range of it. I talk about the range of an EQ and the full bandwidth. Well, I feel that in me. He has a way of performing the lyrics, not singing, performing the lyrics. That is both incredibly dramatic and theatrical, but oh my God, so believable. And that's because it is raw and it is real. It comes from somewhere honest. Music is an art form. And we lose the sense of that sometimes when music becomes more mainstream, because when you try and make art that everybody likes, you have to dilute it. You have to compromise. It doesn't make it not art. It just makes it more attachable, achievable. And then there's this, which is much easier to call art, although still in the same category. He is a performer, and I don't know, I mean, I know nothing of what he does. If this is all like this, is it all this like theatrical kind of stuff? Is there different music? I wouldn't be mad either way, because to say this is multi-dimensional, I'm not just talking about the theme of the song. Wow. Yeah. Tell me music concept lives, and I will show you this.
So coward the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that make to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind, ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate to different sides. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's pay some respect, do a bit of a shout out first before I don't even know where to start. There's so many people on here I want you to go and look at and support, so I'm going to mention all of them, and I'm going to leave this up because I don't want to click on individual ones. I will put links to all of these. Over here, let's start out with Michael Palmisano. I hope I'm saying his name right. I have forever loved his channel Sorry, did I say top right? Top left. Michael Palmisano, love his channel. A huge inspiration for me in terms of his musical thinking, his technical knowledge, his ability to play guitar. He's got lessons. He's got all kinds of stuff on there. He's an incredibly educational and decent follow. Please go and do that. If we move over here, Justin Hawkins with Justin Hawkins Rides Again. You'll know him from a very, very popular band in the UK. I love them. Went to go see them. He does a great reaction channel where he is, I mean, his sense of humor, his experience in the industry, he's incredible. Incredibly entertaining and also extremely knowledgeable. And he has this wit about him with a very balanced view of things, which I think is remarkable and very fun to consume. And then over here, I'm gonna go up here, which is Flawed TV. I don't really watch reactions. Every now and then I go down like a wormhole if there's a lot of hype around a particular song. I will do it with this, I can promise you. Flawed TV, I don't really know anything about them, but they if it's one person or two, I think the video I saw had a girl in it as well, and they were so good. I think I watched a video to Watch the World Burn from Falling in Reverse, and it was just awesome, man. Just great raw energy and knowledge and great speakers. It was really good. So please go and follow them. I'll put links to all their stuff, or at least go and watch these videos and give them a chance. Okay. I've said this before, and it might become a bit annoying at this point, but I will say it with the most and highest level of being appropriate. You get bands and artists, and the differentiation between the two is how they create their content, at least for me. You get bands that write songs, and you get artists that tell stories. REN is an artist from the marrow of his bones all the way through to his skin. The instrument is part of him. There is a braveness and an approach to writing, which I think is refreshing. Well, I don't have to think, I know. I'm just shocked. Remarkable. That speaking at the end, the message behind it, the full message that I'm now putting together. I think I was on the right track, but there's obviously more to it as the song evolved. Absolutely beautiful. And important, man. What better way than to use your talents and your struggle to help others? I can't say that I've ever faced the mental demons anywhere close to what he's referring to. But I have seen those demons in the world, in people, in sickness, in cancer. And struggle is struggle. And I think I think this song will save lives. I know this song will save lives. We need this. We need songs that are catchy and energetic and powerful and emotional and angry. And we need this. We need emotion, and we need the most serious of topics done in a different way, so creatively, so that we can become better, so that we can understand that healing is possible, so we can look to those who have gone through things that we're going through, and we can understand that there is light waiting if you put the work in. It's normally at this point where I kind of go off on my day, make some lunch, do all that kind of thing. But I actually, as fate would have it, I have a half day off work. So I just finished up work and I filmed this, and thank God, because I don't think I could concentrate. It's hard to see something so remarkable, so intense, so necessary, and to then go back and focus on individual tasks. It's hard to see the value in all of them. that was special. Thank you so much for nagging, for pushing, for sending messages and DMs and tweets and comments. I saw them. I had this on the list, but I kind of hadn't thought about getting around to it. I'm glad I did. And I'm glad I didn't know the heaviness of it. Again, I will have links to all of those other reactors / musicians / content creators in the description. Of course, a link to the original song. Please go and watch that. And I will make sure to have a look and see if there's any place he's trying to direct people who can get help and that kind of thing. And I will make sure to include that as well. Reach out to people, you know? Be grateful when you're feeling good. Understand that there are those who aren't. Reach out, say hi, tell them they're important. Tell them the truth, because they are important. And be patient with people. Until the next one, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.